Meanie 71 versus LAXtreme. We have not seen LAXtreme on this field today, but we have seen the Meanies, and we're losing Tanner. Tanner Shoe, not Joseph.
Not Joseph, Tanner Shoe. No, actually it was Joseph because he got shot early.
Yeah, he got shot early, so it was Joseph.
Joseph taking the early walk here. Oh, and a little battle roll out for LAXtreme is they're going to be dropping their body out of the snake. So trading bodies back and forth, another body dropping for the Meanies out of that back center. So it's a little bit another one of these bloodbaths here, Robert, as we've been seeing.
But we are in the win or go home portion of the day.
Yeah, heading into the wild card round, the Ochos, and to see who's going to continue to advance in this tournament. I mean, we haven't seen LAXtreme yet, but we've seen some punch out of the Meanies. They've been scrappy, they've been gritty. That's the reason they're here. A little inconsistent, and I feel like that's why they're playing in the wild card round. But they've had enough high-level punch to get them into the conversation.
They were number one in their bracket. They had a tie and put them into number 2. And they are the only team so far doing the La Soya, you know?
Yeah, Chris had called that move early on where you jump over the beams, you get into their wedge, and you know, not a lot of teams have been utilizing it, the Meanies more than anybody, and that move really probably could have worked out every single time. It didn't work out a couple times because they would lose bodies behind him, or, you know, we had a beam deflated and another body coming off right now for LAXtreme, so Meanies still have an opportunity to put the first one on the board. LAXtreme, though, you know, obviously this is a team that's been around for a while. They've had some success throughout the years.
And they come from LAXtreme Paintball Park and down in Slidell, Louisiana. And again, we saw New Orleans Smoke win in D4, all the same family.
Same camp,
same,
yeah.
That's that tribe, as you say.
Yeah, it's very tribal here. It's very regional, very tribal in paintball.
We are uniquely different than a lot of places. We are very, very tribal. I mean, we wear our team names and our, like it's a shield.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And that's just no surprise. I'm down with that. Oh, looks like a gunfight win here for the Meanies. So the Meanies stepping up when they need it here in the snake. And going to clear things out with a big move on the D side. Going to dice up that D4 and continue to push forward. That was the last body left alive, so excellent close. The last 2 bodies left alive for the Meanies to put their first point on the board.
A.J. Woodward down there. In the last event, when Chris called a crazy play like that, that's the one that execute. Meanies are all about it. If somebody like you says, hey, this is a haymaker play, blah, 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 they'll do it every freaking time.
Well, it was, you know, both Citron from Donut Shop Mafia, the Meanies had a couple bodies come up here and wanted a little coaching advice, and I'm happy to give it, and they were all ears. So.
And I don't think they thought they were going to get the intense advice you gave them, because they were like, hey, what can I do? And you're like, all right, boom, boom, boom. And I mean, rocket it off bullet points like you hadn't seen.
Well, I mean, asking you shall receive. I'm not going to blow smoke up your proverbial rear end if you come and ask me for some insight and we're off camera. So right now, shut up or try. Okay, cool, but that's for the pros that are spending 5 days a week on this.
Exactly.
Sure, we can have that conversation if we're talking about the pros, but, you know, it's divisional paintball, man. How much time can you commit to this? The more time you can becomes higher probability of you guys having success.
Most teams practice on Sundays, 52 a year.
Yeah.
Cut that down with holidays, work, and everything else. You maybe get 26 Sundays.
And God bless them for putting that much time in, to be honest. You know, you can't devote that much to it when you're paying to play. So on the breakout right now, looks like LAXtreme losing 2 bodies, both bodies out wide. Excellent zone control here for the Meanies. Meanies are dropping a body as well, too. And so both teams with great zone control. And, you know, it's down to a 3-on-3 here, Robert.
And Joseph, again, it's Joseph. Not doing too good since he came up here. Tanner, shoot.
Yeah. No, that was Joseph because he died early.
He died early, so it's Tanner, Joseph. Oh, but now AJ gets killed out of the Meanies too, so now it's 3-on-2. Yep. Bad thing about it is Meanies in that tower of death. Wade's going to get stuck there if he needs to get out of there.
Yeah, so when you're in a 3-on-3 situation and both sides getting blown open, the conversation becomes who gets the quickest read. Currently, LAXtreme is getting the quicker read and making it with Purdue here into the snake. So excellent read by Purdue. Going to try to look cross-field, look down the sideline. There's no one on this side. I mean, if Purdue just crawls all the way down, he's going to be able to be the hero here in this point. He's checking off inside. If he goes high, he's going to have to worry about that D2 position. He also will have a shot on that D2 position from here. Pin slightly blocking him out. It's going to have to, oh, and does not miss his shot. Wait, maybe he did. I thought I saw someone break off of that player in D2.
I could have swore I saw something hit him too. Yeah, you were correct. There he goes. So only weight left.
So Robert, now if he dips down low, he's going to be safe using the wedge to block out that Titan tower. Oh, he's just going to go high and catches the tower anyway. Purdue's going to do it the hard way. Doesn't matter. 2 kills for here for Purdue. Excellent point here in point number 2 for Purdue, for LAXtreme to tie this one up. Everyone's scanning the field to see if anyone's left alive, but that is going to do it.
Is there a fire, Ryan? No smoke. There's a smoke bomb from
I smelled something that smelled like phosphorus. I was like, what the
That's what I thought too.
So they letting the time run. Yeah, so letting the time run down here. Going to hit it with 5:16 left to go. So going to be a tie score here. 5:16 still on the clock in a battle between the Meanies and LAXtreme. That one came down to the 3-on-3. Who gets the read quickest? It was Purdue.
Yeah.
Now, shut up, we're trying. See if Houston's zone. Beat this one, then you go and now you got to play a team that's rested. You win that one. Then you have to get a 5-minute, 10-minute break, go play semifinals. Another 5-10-minute break, go play finals. I hope you got a deep roster.
You better have some legs.
Or you've been running those miles.
And you played all your prelims games today also.
Tough
So,
situation.
Start to finish, you're like 8-9 sets in.
True. Now, we could do it over 3 days. It's going to cost you a little more money for entry fee, because that means Mike's got to pay refs and a setup crew, and he's going to have to rent this place out for another day.
And nobody wants to take a day off from work.
That's another big one, too.
Because not only are you paying more, but you're losing money from not working.
So jumping into this next one here, tie ball game, 5 minutes on the clock. Body dropping for the Meanies. So, again, we've just seen a lot of inconsistency for the Meanies.
Yeah,
We've seen some bright shining lights from a couple bodies out here, but they're having a hard time keeping 5 bodies alive. If they're pushing the snake side and it's going well, they're having a hard time keeping the D side alive. Same situations occasionally on the D side to snake side. A little inconsistent, but good enough to be here. And still, Nichols now, though, getting to the 50-yard line here for LAXtreme.
Oh, Nichols is just standing up over there shooting away. I mean, he's just having his way over here in this bunker.
The snake's the spot, man.
Oh.
In case everyone didn't figure it out already, we keep getting it proved over and over and over again. You have to win the snake side battle.
He took a bouncer off that out of the 50.
Another body here, Robert, coming out from that back corner bunker for the Meanies. So it looks like LAXtreme should be able to put their second point on the board and take a lead here. Good comms back and forth between the 2 bodies here in the snake. And yeah, excellent communication here from LAXtreme.
Nichols getting ready to run the highway.
Nichols sacrifices his body, but we love, major penalty on Nichols, and that could turn the tables here.
That's going to be
gonna take it-
Now it's going to take it down to a 1-on-1.
No, I think it's a 2-on-1. Still body left alive here at the mini wall over there, so it's going to be a 1-on-2 situation, still though in favor of Extreme. So not a completely disastrous penalty, as LAXtreme still has a high body situation, but it's not ideal for a high body situation. They're on the same side of the field. Whoever's the guy at the mini wall needs to start spreading the field.
Yeah, and it sucks for the Meanies. You know, they shoot one, but it sucked for the Meanies because they get a major, and danged if.
Oh no! So tries to filter and commit all the way here into the wedge, and ends up costing him his body. So a little bit of a bad decision in that. Was a 1-on-2, turned it into a 1-on-1 that made the big bite cross field instead of just going heads up. Cost him the body, cost him the point. Extreme going to take a 1-point lead.
Some of these gaps in these fields, especially over here on the snake side, there's big open areas, and it's hard to run through.
Yeah, it's quite a turn of events there. I mean, there's a lot of canaries and cardinals flying. And very unfortunate. But, I mean, as we talked about before, you get into the latter part of the tournament, these refs are going to have less patience and less likely to let some things
here in this wild card round. Meanies have had some punch in these situations. Maybe, Chris, might be a time to pull out the play up the middle. They've done it enough, though, that it's scoutable at this point, so I don't know if they can continue to run that. If they do and they draw the guns, they're going to need to get outside and up based on that chaos.
But while they were doing it and they were playing over here, at the same time, LAXtreme was playing over on Lone Wolf, so they might not have had the opportunity to scout that particular play. Maybe.
That's a good point, Robert.
Maybe.
Well, the Meanies, they have enough time to work with to get a legit point. Don't need a trick play for this one. They just need a consistency and survivability. But it is part of the conversation. I mean, it has worked out more than it hasn't for them, so maybe they go to that. But I'm just saying, if you're going to risk that body up the middle and you're going to have them jump over the beams and dive in and crawl all the way to their wedge, and when that draws the attention, we have to get a body alive in the snake, and ideally I want somebody in either D2 or D3.
We have to look
once
and see
the dust settles.
Look where to see where Major's lining up. Instead of lining up on the outside, he is lining up next to Wade. So there's a possibility. Oh, no, he's looking like he's going wide.
nice.
AJ Woodward gets all the way into the snake. They drop a body, drop two.
Nichols going down.
LAXtreme has dropped two bodies.
Tanner in the snake for Meanies.
Another body going to drop for LAXtreme from the back center. Winning that gunfight down the sideline here for the Meanies. So the Meanies have an opportunity here.
And this is definitely Tanner.
Yeah.
Crawling down the snake.
Tanner's shoe is up here right now, past the 50-yard line for the Meanies.
He's got a free kill in the center. If he just looks at that little Aztec in the middle, he's got to look a little more.
Yeah, he's got to lean in a little bit. So Tanner looking crossfield.
You know, he 1 minute 48 seconds time.
Yeah.
Oh, he gets shot out of the back center. LAX taking the walk. So Tanner, you got to go with your gun up when you do stuff like that.
Yeah, he launched, but so did his opponent, and they basically gun up on each other at the same time. Refs are going to call it a trade. I'll take that 2-for-1 trade with Tanner any day of the week, and this is going to definitely open things up for the Meanies. Now I'm just wondering how much time it's going to take them to actually hit the buzzer, and how much time we're going to have left with a tie ball game here in this wild card round. Because that's going to depend on whether or not we're going to have overtime. I'm going to say overtime.
I would think that too. I was going to ask you, Matty, what would you do in this situation? I mean, I'd probably hit it and try and win this last point.
I would if we have a minute 20.
And they're just walking and talking. I guess they're content.
No, but that's okay though. Again, I'm cool with it going to a 5-on-5 overtime here. With 59 seconds, you do have a decision to make. Do we want to try to steal this win? The issue with this layout, though, is that we really haven't seen that many quick plays out here.
No.
It is a big when you're looking, guys. So you're at home. You're looking at the big X in the middle of the field. It slows things down a little bit. This is not a field where it's easy to score a point under a minute unless you get some early kills. I would probably in this situation go heavy guns and try to get a kill or two off the break, and then if we can get in a 53 5-on-3, then I'm going to try to risk things.
Right, and here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I want to touch that buzzer with a minute 20, and this is why. On the breakout, if you're under 60 seconds, that's probably when you're going to get a major if you get one for whatever reason. And if you get a major, it's an automatic swing point under 60. If you give yourself that 20-second buffer on the break and you get a penalty, it's not going to be a swing point right out of the gate.
But I'm also cool, Chris, with it going to overtime at this point.
I agree too.
Because when you're incurring enough risk, if you are running down the field doing some big dynamic play call and it doesn't work out for you, yeah, sure, high risk, high reward. But we're in the wild card round. Really don't want to be taking, especially if they're one of the top teams out here. I really don't want to be taking,
if you risk it and fail, you shot yourself in the foot.
Yeah.
So
whatever he's doing is working. Because shut up. We're trying. I know they got a bunch of there and we're and all these different
just
things.
shut up. That's what we do.
But the shut up crew has over time done very well. They got a semi-pro team.
Yes, they do.
So I mean, hey, whatever they're doing is working.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope that if they ever go pro, they change their name because we'll have that conversation later. But I'm just saying, if you guys go pro, come on, man. Give me something solid here.
Yeah, something to work with.
Yeah, we're not. I can't see you on the webcast going, shut up, we're trying. Oh, Ryan Greenspan shoots up, shut up.
He went to that. He went to that little.
There he goes. He pulled it off.
Meanies, it's worked, Chris.
Yes.
It's worked almost every single time.
Yep.
How many times have we seen this play throughout the weekend? And he gets the
6 or
kill.
7. Yep.
And did he get the kill? Oh, did he miss his shot? Oh, he missed his shot on the Dorito.
He thinks he hit him. He's calling him. The ref's not even looking at him.
Does he have Overwatch? They need.
No.
They have to keep over. You have to keep Overwatch
Oh,
in this situation.
There's another one.
But here comes the snake guy.
Well, they did it with less. Hey, they did it with less than a minute. They're trying to steal this point, but they have to get things going here. They're all the way onto their side. Tanner needs to commit. 12 seconds left to go. Still a little bit of work to do. Just D2. Oh my God, they're about to run out of time, and Tanner casual jog in with 3 seconds left to go, and they're gonna steal this win here to move on in this tournament. And they're the only one running this play. Well,
And they're moving on.
hold on. Different teams have run the play, but they've ran this play now 5 times, 6 times.
Yep.
It's worked out way more than it hasn't. It's a force multiplier for them. I don't know why more teams aren't running this play. It has worked out beautifully, and they are going to be now knocking out the squad, and they're going to be moving on the Meanies. Hats off to them, playing aggressive.
Yeah.
Little inconsistent, but it's working out for them.
Yeah. No, that was. They couldn't have done it much better. I mean, well done. You know, Tanner out here going to work. I would have liked a little more sense of urgency out of Tanner.
Yeah.
He was kind of. I was holding my breath.
Give me some heart
Hey,
palpitations
that
over
was
here.
Joseph jogging in. Tanner did the killing.
Yeah.
Joseph did the jogging.
Yes, there you go.
Robert, 100%. That's exactly what happened.
He's bilingual.
Tanner did all the killing. Joseph was the one that jogged in.
It's that bipolar personality.
Yeah.
Am I Joseph?
I said bilingual. Oh man. Yeah, but now I was holding my breath on that one. I was like, oh Lord, please. Same situation though, 2-2 here.